Hello and happy Surf Day, Elon. Thanks for logging on to this week's Tuesday Online Exclusive. I'm Emily Harrison.
And I'm Kelly Kaufman. Here's all the news we have for you today. The section of Oak Avenue crossing the railroad track will be closed until tomorrow for construction. Construction will begin this afternoon and will continue until it is finished. According to an email sent out by Vice President Student Life Smith Jackson, when they finish construction on that section of road, they will reopen the street and move on to the sections at Williamson Avenue and Church Street. A bus will be running beginning tomorrow at 7:15 a.m. between Inman and Trollinger House. If you take Oak Street on your commute to classes, be sure to allow 10 extra minutes for travel and follow the detour signs that will be posted.
Today, Elon students are showcasing various research projects at the Spring Undergraduate Research Forum, or SURF program. Surf Day has been an Elon tradition since 1993 and is part of Celebrate, an annual week-long celebration of student achievements in academics and the arts. Elon Jr. Erica Braschi delivered an oral presentation on a protein that plays a role in breast cancer.
As a freshman, I went to some chemistry and biology talks, and I thought they were really interesting, and I hoped one day I would be doing that. So I love surf because it gave me the opportunity to do that and to present my research to other students, especially younger students who may be doing that in the future as well.
The Celebrate events will run through Saturday, April 29th, including an Elon Docs documentary showcase at 7 p.m. tonight in Turner Theater. Go to Elon University's College of Arts and Sciences website for more information on events for the rest of the week.
And now let's take a look at what's happening this week at Elon. On Thursday at 5:30, students will be showcasing Chinese artifacts in the Belk Pavilion lobby in honor of Asian Pacific Heritage Month. The exhibit was arranged by 3 Elon students and features artifacts purchased during winter term in China and are being added to Elon's existing collection.
Starting on Thursday, April 27th in Robert Studio Theater, Elon's Department of Performing Arts will present Little Women, a musical based on a novel by Louisa May Alcott. The show starts at 7:30 on Thursday, followed by weekend performances at 2 and 7:30 p.m. The show will run until May 1st. Tickets will be sold for $13 to the public or are free with an Elon student ID.
And for the rest of the week, Lakeside Dining Hall will be holding a 5-for-1 food drive benefiting Salvation Army and Allied Churches of Alamance County. Any student, faculty, or staff member that brings in 5 non-perishable items will receive a free meal.
And while you're walking around campus from event to event this week, you may notice some construction on South Campus. Right next to South Gym, work has begun on a new recreation center. The building will feature a multi-purpose sports court as well as bathrooms and cubbies for students. The new facility, which will be connected to the adjacent South Gym, is scheduled to open in the fall of 2018. Elon University architect Brad Moore has overseen the plans for the new building.
Once you walk through the front doors, there'll be a check-in desk with the ability to check out campus rec materials. And then you go into this large gym with a full-size basketball court that can be used for indoor hockey, indoor soccer, or what other events.
Moore says the gym will be a lot like the park in Danley and that he hopes it will attract students over to South Campus.
The Treasury Department announced new sanctions aimed at the Bashar al-Assad regime in Syria. These sanctions are in response to a chemical weapon attack against Syrian civilians earlier this month. The sanctions, one of the largest ever made by the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, targets 271 employees of Syria's Scientific Studies and Research Center. Senior Trump officials have said the center is responsible for the production and development of non-conventional weapons for the Syrian government.
In a different part of the world, North Korea's military has staged a large-scale artillery drill to mark the founding of the country's army. The live-fire drill included up to 400 artillery pieces and was supervised by the country's leader, Kim Jong-un. Military exercises like this demonstration are not uncommon, but has led to speculation of North Korea conducting another nuclear test. Tensions between North Korea and the United States rose after a U.S. aircraft carrier and submarines were found in Korean waters.
And in news closer to home, North Carolina lawmakers have voted to override Governor Roy Cooper's veto on a bill that would reduce his role in state elections. The bill creates a combined elections and ethics board with equal numbers of both Democrats and Republicans. The House completed the override a day after the Senate cast a similar vote in favor of the bill. Governor Cooper has threatened to sue over the new law, which will take effect next week.
A pediatric cancer survivor and Elon sophomore braved the shave this Saturday to show her support for children affected by the disease that changed her life.
Diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a cancer of the white blood cells, Caroline Red learned what it meant to deal with a life-threatening illness at just 4 years old. To show support for children affected by cancer, Red shaved her head on Saturday at the 3rd annual Brave the Shave event at Natty Green's Brew House in Greensboro. The event was sponsored by the St. Baldrick's Foundation, a charitable organization that raises money for childhood cancer research grants.
It's just standing in solidarity with all of my fellow cancer patients and survivors and the ones who didn't make it, and I think it would mean a lot to them, so it feels good.
While Red feels she's made the right decision, she's unsure she would shave her head again.
People with hair.
I think this is the perfect time in my life to have done this. I'm not sure if I would have done it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but I think this is the perfect time. And I know everyone says this is a hard time, but why not? It's a great time.
Traveling from Georgia to attend Brave the Shave, Red's mother was overcome with memories of Caroline during her battle with cancer.
When you first hear your child has leukemia or any kind of cancer, it's like an out-of-body experience. You're standing over thinking, is this a dream or is this not? And so kind of going through this today brings back a lot of memories.
Red's mother said she was filled with admiration for her daughter for making this brave statement.
I'm just very proud of her for going through this, because it's a very hard thing to go through with life. Just kind of shaving your head like that, it's such a, I don't know, everybody looks at your hair and how you dress and how you look.
By the end of the event, the St. Baldrick's Foundation surpassed their goal of $15,000 and instead raised over $23,000. And for Red, she is not quite yet used to her shaven head.
It's a little surreal, but it feels good so far. It's weird to touch my head and have nothing there.
Rachel Ellis, Elon Local News.
For more information on the St. Baldrick's Foundation and Brave the Shave, check out their website, stbaldricks.org, or pick up a copy of this week's Pendulum, which hits stands tomorrow morning. That's all the news we have for you today.
For more information and continuing coverage of all the news you need to know, check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat at Elon News Network.
And pick up a copy of The Pendulum tomorrow morning.
Have a great week, Elon.